A ride on his bike turned out to be this man's final journey. He was shot in the stomach in the coastal city of Latakia on his way to buy groceries for family. The circumstances of his death unknown, and CNN cannot verify the authenticity of the video. But it is one of several clips that we were shown by a man who gave us only his first name, Muhammad. I witnessed this, he recalls. It was after the president's first speech to parliament, about 2.5 months ago. A month later, Muhammad took his family and fled from his hometown, starting a long and risky journey that ended here, at the Yaylada refugee camp just over the border in Turkey. Now Muhammad sneaks between Turkey and Syria. I wanted to help the families that are crossing, he says, and the wounded, and just to help the people that are on the border, to make a small difference. At the Syrian side of the border is a small makeshift camp, close to an unofficial crossing. Muhammad films people as they take their final steps to safety, capturing moments like this. A woman wailing, my children, all the people are my children, before imploring God to save them. He shows us the dismal life inside the camp. People living in crude tents, washing in the small river. Most of these people choose not to cross into Turkey because they were separated from family members in the chaos as they fled. They feel forced to stay there, Muhammad explains, so they can keep getting news about Syria. They're afraid that if they cross into Turkey, they'll be cut off, not knowing if their loved ones were killed or detained. There are wounded here too after clashes in a nearby town. This man came last Saturday, Muhammad tells us. He was wounded in the demonstrations in Al-Shughour. The bullet hit his leg. He survived, but many others did not, as the military assault on the area intensified. The hardest times for me were at the border, Muhammad admits, when the wounded arrive and they are bleeding out, and we see them die before the ambulance arrives. They die in our arms. On both sides of the border, Syria's tragedy continues to play out. Arwa Damon, CNN, on the Turkey-Syria border.